Hey, hi, Ahmad. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. What about you?
Thank you. Is it good to call Ahmad, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, cool. So, yeah, are you ready for the interview?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, fine. Could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for giving this opportunity. I'm Ahmed Unisa from Andhra Pradesh, Guntur district. I have pursued my BTech in Midlands Lara Institution of Technology and Science, affiliated by JNTK Kakinada. When I was pursuing my BTech, I was placed in campus selection in TCS in 2021. I have joined in TCS in 2021, and till date I was working there. I have 3 years of experience in TCS. When I was joined in TCS, I was placed in the network related project. Just for 1 month, I have been moved to the project from the bench. There, I was selected to one of the Chroma project, which is the internal project of TCS. There we have used there they have been used the technology like Cisco Meraki, FortiGate firewall, mainly the cloud-based technologies that we used. Initially, it was in FortiGate, and it was later migrated into a Cisco Meraki, where I have participated in migrations as well. In like as you know that in Indian store for the Chroma in Pan India, it is a Pan India Chroma store where it having 500 plus store. I have configured like nearly 30 to 40 stores, where depending upon my ability, I have configured it. Uh, like the entire setup of like a MX switches, MX access points, and one of the achievement I can say is that I have done a TP-Link router configuration in each and every store. I can say it is a 100 plus stores I have been configured TP-Link router, which means it is only dedicated to the Apple devices, where it need to access Wi-Fi only for Apple devices, and the rest devices like Android, any other devices which are trying to connect that Wi-Fi, it should be blocked. So that is one of the achievement I can say in that Chroma. Later, I was moved to the Tyson project, where it has been the Chroma project was moved to some other company. So we have been released in that project, and later on, I was moved to the Dyson project, which is a pan. It is a global project where they are using the technologies like SDA, SD-WAN, routing and switching. I have been learned routing and switching by the troubleshooting and my own perspective of upgrading my skills. SDA, like there is a DNAC and Cisco ICE, where I have been get to know about how it work and how the policies, authentications all work in ICE. And in SDA, we have a Cisco Webtilla as well as the same Meraki. I was as a part in the Chroma. I work in Meraki, so I was morely concerned. I was uh, at dedicated to that Meraki, where we used to set up the devices, onboarding the device, set up the devices, and if any issue occurs, like troubleshooting in the perspective of the user, we will be connect to the user and ask what is the issue, and we will be try to troubleshoot as soon as possible. Yeah, and was I was upgrading my skills in to grow in my future, like in routing and switching, SD-WAN. Yeah, this is my background.
That's excellent, and it was fantastic. And however, you also covered the roles and responsibilities as well, along with your introduction. Okay,
Hmm,
so I come to know that you worked on couple of projects, right? One is Dyson and one is Chroma, right?
correct.
So how long you have been working in Dyson? You have been part of SD-WAN and routing and switching, right? How many years you have been working in here?
Yes,
How
I
many
was
years?
working
Yeah,
as I have overall experience in DCS history. In Chroma, I have worked for 1.5 year and 1.9 months, like you can say 1 year, 8 months in the Dyson.
that's perfect. Okay. So cool. Fine. Yeah. So which routing protocol you're good at?
I was, yeah, as in our organization, and mostly they are using OSPF. We have hands-on experience in OSIF as well. So we have more grip on it. So we were concentrating more on OSPF. And it doesn't mean that we are not concentrating on IAS and EAZ or BGP. But as per the hands-on, we have more grip on the OSPF.
Perfect. You're saying very well, Ma. Okay. Even though you are not working right, you have to prepare like this. Understood? Okay. So you have to.
Oh,
Are you really implementing OSPF in your organization?
no, no, we are just
No.
operational
Yeah.
based.
Yeah. So you have to be like say like this. Very good. Really, really good. So you got to know this thing by watching those real-time videos, or you prepared by yourself like that?
I prepared myself. I communication in the sense I because I will talk with many people when we are working with in Chroma days, and we used to talk with many unknown people. When I was initial stage, I was not able to communicate like this. When initially when we are with the help of a FE field engineers only, we can used to do all these things. So when I was getting touch with those people, and later eventually I used to talk in this way. So it doesn't mean that these people
No,
is new. These people.
I'm asking about technical part. So you're
Mm-hmm.
integrating OSPF, right? Even though you're not working. So,
Mm-hmm.
so you created a scenario, right? I was asking, are you getting this from real-time videos, or, if you're using OSPF, right? I can start
No, no,
asking scenario-based questions. So, yeah. So you got it from real-time
we,
videos, or you're just saying like this?
no, I got from videos only.
Yeah, okay. So I hope you have gone through all the videos. Yes, it's a fantastic answer. So they will ask you like OSPF, yeah, in real time we implemented OSPF, right?
Hmm.
Have you configured any BGP?
Real time?
No, no, no. Generally, have you practiced BGP?
Yes, yes, I have practiced. Not in
At
deep
least,
dive, but yes,
yes,
I have
right?
practiced.
So you can tell
Hmm.
them generally instead of OSPF, they will, at the edge router, right? Edge router
Mm-hmm.
to the ISP, they will configure EBGP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
you can tell them we have configured OSPF internally and EBGP from edge router to the ISP. Understood?
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
more, however, I'm very much comfortable with OSPF. You can say like that because you are good at OSPF, right? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, very good. And let's begin the OSPF. So what is OSPF?
OSPF is one of the dynamic protocol where it is used the link state routing protocol. Now the OSPF stands for Open Shortest Path First.
Hmm.
OSPF in OSPF have the all router information which is connected to its neighbor.
Okay,
It computes to be find the shortest path from its source, and where it want to travel it will be find the shortest path among in its routing table. It means it will be choose the route to which desired destination is the best way depending upon calculating all its certain parameters. It will choose it will choose its route path.
okay. So how many OSPF packets we have?
We have seven stages.
I'm not asking stages. I'm just asking OSPF packets.
OSPF packets. We have hello packets,
Very good.
LSS.
Okay. How many LSS we have? LSS like what are those?
We have we have multiple like up to 11, but generally we'll be
No,
cutting.
not those LSS, not those LSS. I mean, in terms of packets.
We have five LSS.
No, generally we have five
Hmm.
OSPF packets, said one hello packet, and there are link
Hmm.
state advertisements called link state request, update, acknowledgement. You heard about it?
Okay, okay.
Those
Yes,
three
yes, yes.
also OSPF packets, and one more packet. What is that?
Hello packets, link state request, link state update,
Okay, link
link
state,
state acknowledge.
and then one more.
It is a fully established.
No, 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 no. You're mixing with adjacency process. Oh, there is a packet called DBD packet, database description. Hello?
DBD. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
database description packet. So prepare well about packets. They will ask you. They will ask you like which routing protocol you're comfortable with to check your routing
Hmm.
skills. Okay, either OSPF or
Hmm.
BGP. You're saying OSPF, right? Now, these are the questions. What are the
Okay.
OSPF packets? Okay, hello packet,
Five words.
DBD.
Hmm.
Yes, hello packet, DBD packet, and LSA, LSS, link state, LSR, LSU, LSA. Okay, those are the things. Okay, now how many types of LSAs you can say? Now tell me how many types of LSAs?
We have usually 11 types of LSS,
Okay,
but will be see in the mechanism like up to seven.
okay, what are those?
First is our LSA type 1 is a router ID. Second one is a type 2 is a network. Third one is a summary. A fourth one, fifth one is the external LSS. Depending on the external LSS, we will get a type 4
Okay,
Uh, type 7 Type 7 LSA will have a default, like default type routes will be injected. It means when we use like a stuffy area, there we use the default routes.
That's okay. What is type 7 LSA?
Type 7 LSA
Yeah.
is
Is it? Mhm.
uh, will be minimize that external routes.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it will not minimize. It will stop the external routes. That is called stuffy. So
Hmm.
type 5 LSA, name of the type 5, type 7. There is a name for type 7, right? Like you said, router LSA, network LSA, summary LSA, external LSA. Like type 7, what is the name for it? Name for that LSA. Do you remember?
Hmm.
No problem, no problem, Mama. So NSSA LSA, not so stubby area LSA. Okay? Yeah,
NSSA. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
You said 5 LSAs correctly. No problem. So whenever you not remember, right, it is not top of my mind. So I
Hmm.
will get back to you at the end of this interview. You can just tell them like that. Okay. I know it, but I'm not able to recall it and check. Okay. Understood?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Very good. So do you know the OSPF adjacency process?
OSPF adjacency process.
Yes, the states, OSPF states.
Yeah, yeah. We have 7 stages.
Okay, what are those?
It is a down stage,
Mm-hmm,
initialization stage,
mm-hmm,
a two-way stage,
mm-hmm,
extract,
mm-hmm.
exchange, loading,
Yep.
full
Yeah,
stage.
perfect. Perfect. And what will happen in extart state?
Extract stage.
Mm-hmm,
In extra stage, we will be have a DBDU DBDU packets will be start exchange. It means
mm-hmm.
uh, the router, if you assume one of the example, like if they're in environment, there are two routers, R1 and R2. They
Okay.
want to exchange their database,
Yeah.
so they themselves will be think they are the masters, so each don't know, even though they have been connected the neighborship, they don't know who are like whose router ID is the highest. So here the master and the slave will occur. When that R2 packet has been sent to R1, now R1 get to know that my router ID is lower than the router 2. Then this router will be sent the packet, like, yes, I am the slave, you're the master. Now the connection will be established, and it will be moved to the exchange state.
Yeah, you're saying perfect. Just one small correction. Connection will not establish. Connection is already, neighbors already discovered. As you said,
Hmm.
right? Database synchronization process will start in extract state. Okay. They'll start
Hmm.
exchanging their databases based on the router ID. First, slave will elect. Along with that, it will start sending LSS, type 1 LSS. Then after, master will elect, it will start sending LSS. In LSS only, right? You will see the updates, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes. Hmm.
You are saying a 99% correct answer. The only thing is the connection. So be careful with the keywords. Okay. Yeah. All
Okay.
good. All good. Very good. So if it is stuck in extart state, what is the reason?
Stuck in extract stage.
Yeah. My OSPF neighbor state is stuck in extart state. So what could be the reason?
Depend upon the bandwidth.
Bandwidth.
Like if it is using a 1500
Is that
pack,
bandwidth? Is that
no,
bandwidth?
MTU,
Yeah. Yeah.
MTU,
Yeah. It's an
MTU.
MTU. MTU.
Yeah, its
So
MTU is equal to 1500 in the router one. And
mhm,
if you assume MTU is less than, like it might be a 13, now the bandwidth, it won't have the capable capacity to carry this
mhm,
packet.
yeah. So it's MTU mismatch. Okay.
MTU mismatch, yeah.
Okay, you used to say MTU mismatch, and it's not a bandwidth; it's an MTU, maximum transmission unit. Okay,
Okay, okay.
yeah,
Hmm.
fine. Okay, so in which stage the neighbors will be discovered?
Neighbors will be discovered
Yeah.
in initialization state.
If-
Sorry, hello? Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
You're saying initialization state, right? Are you sure?
The packets will be sent hello packets in the initialization state.
Yeah, I'm asking in which
Hmm.
stage the neighbors are
Hmm.
discovered.
Neighbors are discovered in two-way state.
Uh,
Hello? Your voice I'm not able to hear.
oh, is it? I can hear you properly. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear.
Okay. So moving to the next question, what is VRRP?
VRRP.
Yeah. Do you know virtual router redundancy protocol?
Redundancy protocol. No, I have to go through it. I'll get back to you with.
Sure, sure, sure. No problem. Yeah. So do you have any knowledge on switching technologies?
Yes.
Okay. So
Sorry, can you please repeat again?
what is STP?
STP is a spanning tree. STP is a spanning tree protocol.
Hmm.
This protocol has been a inbuilt feature. Inbuiltly, it was come with the OS in the switch.
Okay.
Mainly, the purpose of STP is to prevent the loop free.
Perfect.
Example.
Yeah, perfect. Loop free. It avoids the loops in switching. Okay. Do you know how it will avoid the loops? Do you know the process?
Yes, for
Yeah.
the mechanism behind the STP is when we, for example, if we take any three switches, like
Hmm.
if you assume R1, R2, and R3,
Hmm.
if we have been creating the links between them, and will be created the redundancy as well. So
Okay.
when this was when the first initial stage of the switch is start booting, then BTU packets will be sent to each and every routers. So in BPTU packets will be elect first BPT packet will be passed to each and every device and get to know that who is bridge root bridge, and they will be select among these three devices depending upon the BPDU packet. They will be elect the root bridge in the sense how they'll be elected lowest root bridge, in the sense if depends upon the priority and the MAC addresses of the switch. So if you assume that S1 is my root bridge and S2 and S3 are non root bridges. So for root bridges, each and every port should be in the forward port. It means there should not be no block port. So the ports and second mechanism is a root port. Root port will be elected depending upon the cost of the link. It means the switch link should be near to the root bridge, then that will be the forwarding and other will be the designation. Now among three switches we need to block one of the switch. So what will happen, how we can block in switch in the sense, depending upon if S2 and S3 having the same desired destination to reach the port bridge, depending upon the cost, now we'll be set the another path how we can block it. So this will be we can take one of the parameter like again the MAC address, lowest MAC address. That lowest MAC address will be the forwarding and the highest MAC address port of the switch will be the blocking.
Yeah. So I understood clearly, but the thing
Mm,
is, only the
mm,
keywords you need to, simple. First, it will elect root bridge, then root port, then block the port. That's it. Three ways. Okay. You said
mm,
fantastically about how it will elect the root bridge and root port
mm,
also. And coming to block one port on both of the switches, right? So
mm,
based on the, yeah, you also said correctly. Just
mm,
rephrase it in a proper way. Okay. Everything is perfect, Amma. Just concentrate on rephrasing the things. Okay. All good. Okay. Perfect
okay.
answer. Okay. Now, do you know either channel?
Yes.
So what is either channel?
Ether channel is also known as a port channel. See,
Okay.
the drawback of the STP is like will be when we use the redundancy, will be block one of the port. So what if there is a the user they want a communication between the high speed of the link. So we usually will have 100 Mbps or like that. What if we've merged all this? I mean, means we bundle all this physical interface into a single logical interface. Then we'll have high speed load balancing and STP also will be understand like it is only single logical link, not a multiple
Perfect.
physical links.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Have you gone through these videos?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I got I come to know. It's the same resemblance. Okay. Perfect. And you know how you will configure, how you will create a either channel. Like you told me very well, like what is
Mm.
either channel.
Mhm.
What protocol you use to create either channel?
For ether channel, to create ether channel, actually we require two protocols. One is a LACP and another is a PAGP. So PAGP is a Cisco proprietary. It means it is only used in Cisco devices. LACP like it is used in open standard. It not apart from the Cisco, we can use any like a Juniper, Arista, any devices we can be use this protocol. So to use to this protocol we have two modes, like it is active passive, active,
Okay.
like two modes, active and passive. So now we are using two switches. In either of the switches should be at least one active. It means it should be one switch active, other switch should be active, and the link should be in the same speed. It means the both the sides of the interfaces should be in same speed, should be carry with the same capability, like it should be in load balancing. It having advanced feature also, the load balancing.
Yeah.
Like it should be active, then the data will be flow. If it is active passive, though data will flow. If it is passive, there is, see, data will be, data won't flow. It will have the negotiation, like it will reach the packet, there is no response.
Okay. Yeah. So you can just avoid the data flow thing. Okay. So you
Okay,
can
okay.
say LSCP bundle create. It will create a bundle if you have
Hmm.
active or active passive. If it is passive, right? So it will not ready to negotiate to create a bundle. Okay, aggressively.
Not.
That's it.
Oh,
All good.
okay.
All good. Cool. So have you resolved any critical issues so far? I mean, recently, what is the critical issues you have resolved recently in your organization?
Okay, major issues in the sense, like if you one of the DSCP server is completely down, like we are getting the Afifa IP address,
Mm-hmm.
so the user is not able to connect the device to the network.
Okay.
So we will be search like which IP address it is getting, and in the DSCP server we used to go and do certain things like refresh DHCP servers, whether it is propagating a proper IP address or not, how many IP address are occupied, how many it is there. So uh, we will be increase the list. We will be refresh that devices so that the user will be get the IP address.
Mm-hmm.
And in the SD-WAN we used to do in the Meraki related issues, like if one of the ISP link is down, we used to configure that replicate the other ISP. In the place will be replace another ISP, and we'll make the user uh, not to get a downtime. Means complete the complete setup in the store will be get changed. It means it will be have a downtime when both the internet links are down. Then the user, no user will be get any internet. So in that case we'll be keep a backup link where we will be configure, one will be the broadband, other will be the lease line links. Either it might be a MPLS, LL, like Synoptics, TCL, or the broadband it might be Airtel.
Okay.
We will be configure the links.
That's okay. I'm asking like, is there any impact? I mean, any critical issue it is triggered? So you join that meeting link, and what is your contribution to resolve that issue? So you used to, are you in implementation side or also
No,
troubleshooting
I
side?
mean operational based.
Operational basis, you may get tickets, right? If customers
Yes.
having any issues.
Hmm.
So what kind of critical issue you get recently? Like, so customer will create a ticket, right? I mean, any P1 ticket he created so far, whether you or your
Yes.
team
Hmm.
handle the ticket, what is the issue? Recently, you participated in P1 ticket, and what is your approach to resolve that issue? What exactly is that issue? I would like to know. What is your contribution during that P1 issue?
The P1 issue, we when once we raise, we pick up the ticket, we will be acknowledge it, and we will be approached to the user what is the exact issue. So from the user we are getting to know that. So in the system he can be reached in each and every application, but there is a audio issue in their teams.
Okay. Hmm.
Means we will be set up like this application need to be traffic flow should be in the one of the internet link, like it might be a broadband if you take example, and in Teams and Outlook and all this need to be this traffic, all this application traffic need to be go via other internet link. It might be a lease line. So we'll get to know that this while using these Teams and other Outlook, they are not getting a proper internet. While using the other applications like company applications like Power BI and everything, they are getting proper. So we are finding, we are segregating what is the issue behind it. So we tried like which internet link is connected, and we'll see the utilizations of the link, whether it is a discarded, the overflow of utilization of the link. So we'll be connect to the ISP, and because this will be monitored in the form of SolarWinds, we have the tool in the SolarWinds.
Hmm.
So we'll go and we'll be check the link utilization, like in ingoing and outbound in incoming and outgoing traffic. So the user using how much incoming traffic, outgoing,
Okay.
how it is.
Sorry to interrupt
Hmm.
you. The customer
Hmm.
created a ticket with you stating that
Hmm. Hmm.
voice is not happening. Everything is working
Hmm.
fine. So
Hmm.
voice in the sense he is using some application. So video, everything
Hmm.
is working fine, but voice is not working. So how you troubleshoot that issue?
Okay, there in the sense not okay video. While they're talking, they are not able in the Teams call. When they are communicating with each other, they are not able to hear
Okay.
each
So
other.
that is the issue. That's why he created a ticket with you.
Yes,
Okay. So if he's not able to hearing, so what is your troubleshooting approach then?
we'll be check the this device is connected to which, like for this store, all these applications are getting from where the internet links.
Okay.
So we'll be check first the basic troubleshooting, like to this device is connected to which switch.
Okay.
Like it will start in the layer one to which device it is connected. Will be search whether first basic is the way they have the proper LAN connection or not, like they are getting proper strength of the Wi-Fi signal. And then we'll be troubleshooting, we'll log in into the switch and we'll be check they have been connected to the desired VLAN or not. From the desired VLAN they are getting a IP address or not. If it is good at layer 1 and layer 2, then we'll be check at the ISP end by using the thousand eyes or the solar winds. This link utilization first will be as it is impacted to the single user or multi users. If it is multi users, then we'll be check for our end the layer 2 and layer 1. If it is okay, then we'll check at the ISP end, is there any drops in the network.
Okay.
If we find any drops, yes, we will be lock a case with the ISPs, and we will be start uh, chasing them.
Okay. Is the so that day you resolve that issue or it was still going on with that
Yeah,
voice
it
issue?
is resolved. It is
So
still sometimes it will become it. I don't know why, but yeah,
so you don't know the root cause
most,
then?
yeah, yeah, no, no, it know it, but depend, because it is mostly depends upon the ISP which they are providing.
So it
If it
means
more utilize, if more users are there,
mhm.
it utilizing more bandwidth. Like
Okay.
mostly on the business times. In China, it will be like morning time. The more impact when compared to the evening time. Depending upon the business hours,
Okay.
it is impacting more.
So it means you identify a root cause that it is because of the internet connection, right? Internet service provider. So
Yes.
during business hours, you are identifying that this is
Hmm.
affecting, right? So have you
Yes.
taken any action item on this to resolve permanently? Have you created
Yeah.
any ticket with ISP? What is your troubleshooting approach to resolve issue permanently? So that
Yeah. We have.
why I'm
Hmm.
asking this is what you have to tell. So being
Hmm.
as a network engineer, if you
Hmm.
identified any issue, okay, if you
Hmm.
identified
Hmm.
any issue, if you find a root cause as a temporary solution, also for permanent solution, you need to check with the respective stakeholders and contact them, create an action item, tell them to your manager, hey, I identified this root cause to fix this issue for permanently. I'm creating an action item on this and I will work with the respective stakeholders. Here it is like service providers. I'll work with
Hmm.
them. I will explain everything, the issue, also logs, I will give it to them. You can create a ticket to them. So the customer created a ticket with you, you find a root cause and you need to create a ticket with the service provider to provide a permanent solution. Okay, this is what exactly the engineer should do. The issue should not occur
Hmm.
in future, so you have to work accordingly so that prepare your mind. Even though you're not in that environment, create a scenarios like that, as you said right now, right? I worked
Mm.
on one thing, and I initiated a action item on this. I worked actively on this ticket. So I checked with the service provider team. I resolved the issue permanently. So yeah, create a situation like that. Understood?
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So in this case, what happened? Issue is intermittent, but have you escalated to the service provider?
Yes, we will be seeing like we will follow some escalation matrix where
Okay.
will be reach to the lower level to higher level at
Mhm.
certain period of time we should be resolved because the business also should not be impacted. So it as it is a P1, we will raise a case with them as a P1. So it should be resolved within 30 to 15 to 30 minutes. So we'll be if required, we'll be set up a call in the Zoom and we will be troubleshoot lively with by connecting them with lively.
Okay. So did service provider given any resolution? What is the root cause for this issue from them?
As the bandwidth is less when we have been taking the bandwidth is very low, very low in the sense the medium where it is
Okay.
enough space at the beginning.
Okay.
They said that the bandwidth need to be increased so that the users are getting users are getting more and business hours the users are visiting the store and they're using multiple wi-fi's and working prospective of the employees also using more, so they
Okay.
asked to increase the bandwidth.
Perfect.
So it
So
is.
it
Mhm.
means they told you to subscribe more bandwidth. So have you increased at your end? Wait.
uh, no, not our end. So actually they need to be increase the bandwidth, so in our end we will be increased in the form of more monitoring tools. How the bandwidth will be increased, like we will be set up the bandwidth level is more
Mm.
depending upon the request we request to the ISP, so
Okay.
we'll get to know. Yeah,
So the root cause is the bandwidth. Okay.
yeah,
So
yeah.
bandwidth utilization, you have less bandwidth, but utilization is very high beyond that. So that
Hmm.
you saw. Okay, cool. So you can replicate that. And do you know SD-WAN? What is SD-WAN?
Yeah, SD-WAN is a cloud management IT solution technology
Mm-hmm. Okay.
where it is a centralized network, it is a centralized device where we can operate from anywhere in the world.
Okay.
Once we onboarded the device in the cloud, in the first we need to create the organization and then we need to start authenticating and we need to onboard this device in our first either we can be onboard the device in our cloud or else we need to register in the we need to register in their portal this device with the help of MAC and serial number.
Okay. That's okay. So what is the
Hmm.
advantage of SD-WANs?
Advantages of SD-WAN, it is user friendly, like anywhere we can be monitor, like
Monitor. That's
monitor the
okay.
central device. We monitor any central device which is from the data center.
So generally, WAN, right? WAN
Huh.
connectivity. Generally, you will take a internet connection with service provider. Okay,
Hmm.
that is a
Hmm.
traditional enterprise network. Why SD-WAN is more effective in enterprise networks? Why they are more using this SD-WAN technology currently? What is the disadvantage of traditional WAN networks? So traditional WAN network in the sense the default one. Currently, we are using a lot of organizations. Now every
Hmm.
organization moving from traditional WAN to SD-WAN. Why? What is the problems in traditional WAN and why they are moving? So in SD-WAN, how it resolving those issues which are triggering in traditional WAN? Do you know what exactly is the issue with traditional WANs?
Hmm.
Okay, please go through it. This might ask you. Okay, in today
Okay.
Infosys interview. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
yeah, so it's the interview went very well. I'm so happy, ma. So you
Hmm.
haven't completed CCNA training. I mean, you are experienced candidate, but you asked me to provide the
No, because
videos.
of your videos only, I get to know all this knowledge. I don't
Yeah,
even have our how
yeah.
it works. Also, I don't even know.
That's why I'm very impressed. So for you, right? I'm giving you your past 88%, 88. Okay, you
Okay.
you you answer all the questions. Okay, the 12% is just concentrate on the phrasing thing and the keywords. That's it. You're fantastic, man. And going forward, we will start from Monday. WAN technologies, right? OSPF. So please
Hmm.
keep an eye, and you will rock it. Okay,
Okay.
keep doing like this, and we'll refer you into product-based company. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I'm impressed really. So I really happy the way you learn the things by watching the videos. Okay. Yeah, cool. That's fantastic. Any questions from my end? I mean, any questions for me from your end?
Yeah. May I know the technologies which you are using in your project?
My project?
And can we ask like these questions to your
Yeah, you might
that
ask.
is the that
Yeah,
is the prospective because
yeah,
they
yeah.
are
You can
if in their
ask.
case hire me, then I should be know the technology behind which they are
Yeah.
using in the
So
project.
if they ask questions like this, you can ask them. I would like to know what are the technologies we are using here in your project, and I would like to know that. And yeah, so they will give you here we are using this, and you can ask them what are the vendors you are using. Okay. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. Whatever the questions you have, right? You can ask in terms of project. Okay. In terms of
okay.
project ways. Okay. Yeah. You can ask. These are good questions. Okay. Yeah.
And what if they ask me like which devices are used in your environment, like router models? It might be asked,
You
right?
say
Router and switches.
definitely they will ask you. You said right Meraki, right?
Hmm.
Other than that checkpoint, also you can use currently we are using, right? So I told you in the videos, Cisco
Yes,
93
sir.
ASR 1001 X is a edge device. Please use that. Okay, it's an
Hmm.
edge device where it is connected to the internet. You know that thing, right? You already gone to the video,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And also
Hmm.
Cisco L3 switches called a C9300
93?
9300 L3 switches.
93.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah. Just watch that real-time project video one more time. Okay.
Can you tell me few of the models so that I can be
Yeah.
noted in L3 level?
Sorry.
9300.
Sorry. 9300 switch.
Hmm.
Catalyst, Cisco Catalyst 9300. Okay. ASR
Okay.
1001X. That's it.
ASR 1 double
1001X. Edge router.
any L3 level edge router. Okay.
Edge router. It's a WAN. It's a see you have a architecture like core layer, distribution layer, and
Yeah,
access
yeah.
layer, right? You can tell them in
In core it will be.
core layer you will use this edge router, and between core and distribution you use firewall that is called checkpoint, right? Then Meraki,
Hmm.
you have, you know, right, Meraki where they placed it. Okay, you can tell your topology otherwise whatever the current topology in Chroma. So they you have,
Hmm.
you have Meraki, below that there will be a switch and computers
Yeah.
are connected, right? So this
Yes.
Meraki is connected to the cloud, another where it is
Yeah.
located in cloud, right? Between
Hmm.
your Chroma, they use Meraki, right? From there to your cloud, what protocols they use? LLD, that is called LLD. No, right? What
LN.
protocol they use? So, and also you said ICE, thousand ICE. What are the
Ah.
monitoring tools? Thousand ICE is also good tool. Okay,
Hmm.
you have a knowledge on thousand ICE.
I have like as per the perspective in the project level, I get to know it is a monitoring device.
Thousand ICE.
Yeah, in yeah we there we can see the packet level capturing,
Yeah.
like how many
So
packets are there.
yeah. So it will monitor the LAN, WAN, cloud network,
The
application
routers where.
performance. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever it is, yeah, yeah, that's great. Okay. Just go through your tools also, tools and process. Okay. Make sure you they will ask you one question like, is there any situation where you came across, the customer is having issues, he created a P1 and you actively jump into the call and you resolve it. You resolve that issue. Like, what is your contribution on the P1 ticket, the critical issues? Even though your senior is resolve that issue,
Hmm.
you said I resolve that. You know the process, right? Even if your
Yeah.
senior resolved it, you know the process, right? You tell them I did it, okay? Because you know the thing, okay? Make sure,
Hmm.
you have to be perfect. You know what exactly you're telling, okay? Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. Cool, ma. Pretty confident you will be clear. Call me once the interview is done from Infosys, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Any questions from my end? I mean, for me, not interview perspective.
The way I was expressing is, I was telling in normal formal way. It should be like a reframe of the sentence, right?
Everything is good. The keywords
Mhm.
only, the networking keywords, just take care of it. That's it. That is also very good. Only the 5%. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So
They will.
you're going little fast when you're saying. Okay. You're
Okay.
saying
Mm,
correctly only. Just cool
mm,
and relax and answer it. And you will frame it correctly and you will tell it. Okay. And one more thing, the
mm,
way I like you is like, if you don't understand the question you're asking me, right? That's a good thing. You have to be very precise what questions they
mm,
are asking. If you heard like off, right, and you're answering like unrelated thing, it doesn't make any sense. You need to understand what is the interviewer question. If you don't understand, ask them, can you please give me, can you please explain, can you please ask me again? So even though
Yeah.
you heard properly, but you don't understand the question, you tell them I didn't understand the question you can ask them like in different perspective, okay, what exactly it is, and you can answer it, okay, and don't guess the answers, okay. So
Hmm.
so if you want to guess it, just take a permission from interviewer, okay. So I'm not aware of it, but if you allow me to guess, I will guess it an answer, okay.
Okay.
Understood? Yeah. So it should
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
in a formal way, pretending way. Okay. Interview is
Okay.
completely because he has very less time, 45 minutes to
Hmm.
1 hour. He has to evaluate your technical skills, communication skills, behavior skills, everything. Right?
Okay.
So, so do not lack the answers. Whatever they're asking, only answers those questions. Those, I mean, whatever the questions they are asking, right? Please answer those.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. All good,
Okay.
ma. So, superb. The interview went very well. Okay. So, do you want me to upload this in YouTube?
So if it is okay and fine to you, you can go ahead.
For me, it's okay. For you, I'm asking your permission
Yeah, yeah, sure. If
because
it
it
is
will be
useful to many.
many,
Hmm.
right? You also came across so many interviews, right? So, my in my channel, have you gone through any interview?
Yeah, yeah, I gone through it.
Yeah. So it can be useful to someone. We are helping to them, right? Like how you got help from them. Okay. Thank you, ma.
Hmm.
Thank you for your permission. I'll upload it. Okay. Thanks a lot and
Okay.
all the best and let me know once it is done. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Bye.